Successful people plan their day with a level of intentionality that sets them apart from the average person, and their approach begins long before the first rays of sunlight touch the sky. They understand that a successful day is not an accident but the result of deliberate preparation, so many of them begin their planning the night before. Instead of leaving the next morning to chance, they carefully review their calendars, highlight the most critical priorities, and make a short list of the tasks that matter most. This way, when they wake up, they are not wandering aimlessly or scrolling through their phones trying to decide what to do. They already know their mission. The next step is the morning routine, which almost always begins early. Waking up before the world is fully awake provides quiet hours of focus, reflection, and preparation. Successful people recognize that mornings are powerful, and they deliberately fill them with habits that strengthen the mind and body. Meditation, journaling, light exercise, reading, or reviewing goals are common practices that give them a head start on productivity. Instead of reacting to emails, messages, or social media, they begin with calm, clarity, and energy. This sets the tone for the rest of the day. They are also very selective about what to avoid in the mornings. Many successful individuals know that the first hours are their sharpest, so they dedicate this golden time to their most important and demanding tasks. There is a well-known principle often called eating the frog, which means tackling the hardest or most important task first, and this is a habit that many high achievers follow. By doing so, they build momentum, and even if the rest of the day brings challenges or distractions, they already have their key accomplishments secured. In addition, successful people understand that clarity is a form of power. Without a plan, energy scatters into unimportant directions. With a plan, focus becomes sharper and results multiply. Once the morning foundation has been set, successful people structure the rest of their day using methods that protect both their time and their focus. Time blocking is one of the most powerful techniques, where each block of time is assigned a specific task or category of tasks. Instead of leaving the day to random interruptions, they work through carefully defined blocks, whether it is deep work, creative thinking, meetings, or even rest. Leaders such as Bill Gates and Elon Musk famously divide their days into small units, ensuring that every moment has a purpose. Another guiding principle is the Pareto rule, often referred to as the 80-20 principle, which states that 80% of results often come from 20% of actions. Successful people identify which tasks are in that critical 20% and place them at the center of their schedule, while less important or low-value activities are either postponed, delegated, or eliminated. This habit ensures that their effort produces maximum return. Another dimension is energy management. They are aware that energy levels rise and fall throughout the day, and they schedule their most demanding tasks when their minds are sharpest, usually in the morning or late morning hours, while leaving lighter duties for the afternoon when energy dips. For instance, many successful individuals reserve afternoons for routine work, meetings, or correspondence, rather than trying to do deep, creative tasks when they are tired. To further enhance productivity, they often use strategies like the Pomodoro method, where work is broken into focused sprints of 25 minutes followed by short breaks. This trains the brain to stay concentrated without burning out. Importantly, successful people protect their calendars with boundaries. They say no often, recognizing that time is their most valuable resource. They avoid unnecessary meetings, limit distractions, and maintain focus on tasks that align with their goals. This balance of discipline and flexibility allows them to adapt without losing sight of what truly matters. Beyond scheduling tasks, successful people design their days with balance, ensuring that productivity, health, and personal growth are all included. They know that nonstop work is counterproductive because the brain and body need rest to perform at their peak. Therefore, they include short breaks, exercise sessions, and nourishing meals in their daily routine. Some, like Steve Jobs, preferred walking meetings because walking stimulates creativity and clear thinking. Richard Branson credits exercise as a vital part of his daily schedule, claiming it doubles his productivity and sharpens his decision-making. They also dedicate consistent time to learning and personal growth. Reading, listening to podcasts, attending seminars, or practicing new skills are part of their daily rhythm. Bill Gates famously takes weeks to immerse himself in reading. But even on a normal day, successful individuals carve out time to expand their knowledge. They see every day not just as a chance to get things done, but as an opportunity to become better. Another cornerstone is relationship management. Successful people make room in their schedules for meaningful conversations and connections, whether with family, friends, mentors, or colleagues. They recognize that success is not a solo journey but one built on strong networks. They also reduce decision fatigue by simplifying routine choices. Figures like Steve Jobs and Mark Zuckerberg wore similar outfits daily not because of fashion but because it saved mental energy for more important decisions. This principle extends beyond clothing to meals, workflows, and other repetitive areas. By automating the small things, they preserve willpower for the big things. Their day is not just about work tasks but about building a balanced life where health, relationships, learning, and productivity support one another in harmony. As the day winds down, successful people practice reflection and intentional closure. Instead of drifting aimlessly into the evening, they take a few minutes to review the day, acknowledge what was accomplished, and identify areas for improvement. They often prepare a brief plan for the next day, ensuring that tomorrow begins with clarity rather than confusion. Evening routines are carefully designed to promote rest and renewal. Many avoid screens before bed, choosing instead to read, journal, or spend quality time with family. They treat sleep as a non-negotiable pillar of success, knowing that without proper rest, focus and creativity collapse. Leaders like Arianna Huffington have campaigned strongly for the importance of sleep, pointing out that overwork without rest leads to mistakes and burnout. The consistency of daily habits is what truly sets successful people apart. They don't rely on motivation alone. Instead, they rely on systems that keep them on track, even when motivation fades. While no day is perfect, unexpected interruptions, crises, and challenges always arise. Successful people return to their structure the next day without giving up. Over weeks, months, and years, this consistency compounds into extraordinary results. The real secret is not a hidden formula, but the discipline of daily planning and execution. By starting the day with clarity, aligning tasks with energy, protecting time, balancing work with growth and relationships, and closing the day with reflection, successful people create lives that are not only productive but also meaningful. Anyone can apply these habits, regardless of their profession or background. Success is not an accident. It is a deliberate design created one planned day at a time.